Iuleha Festival is an Iuleha brand of age group celebration in Edo State, Nigeria. The festival is celebrated every 4 years to mark the transition to adulthood. The age group festivity is celebrated by men and women who are within the age brackets of 38 to 40 years. In Iuleha land, it is believed that at the age of 40, you have gained maturity in every areas of life and can be entrusted with leadership and decision making in the community. The festival features numerous cultural events such as exhibition of attire, dance, and feasts. For want of knowledge, Iuleha is a clan in Owan West local government area of Edo State. The history of the community dates back to 15th century when the founder, an Ife man whose name was Aremu but later corrupted to Rimo, made his way to the place to establish the settlement. He came with his wife Oto and settled at Okosan in Owa, a community in Okbuje. That was where they had their 3 children who laid the structure for the current Iuleha Federation of today. In order of seniority, they were Ewe, Auma, and Okbuje. Today, they have expanded to 16 communities. Moving on, the history of age groupings date back to the ancient times during the intertribal wars. The foundation of the festival has a symbiotic relationship with age calibration for war and communal activities in Iuleha. At the nascent stage, able-bodied men were constituted into certain age groups to defend the community against external aggression, control of internal wrangling, and carry out communal labor. Suffice to say, they formed the workforce and militant battalions in the community. However, the celebration dimension that the festival has assumed today is traceable to 19th century when Aviosi, a community in Auma sub-clan, engaged in Mako invaders in a fierce war which they were victorious. This war was the last intertribal war that Aviosi community fought. The war was fought by members of the age groups in the community. Following their triumphant victory, members of the age groups were subsequently given a heroic reception. The elders of the community, in their wisdom, thought it wise to initiate a special ceremony to celebrate them with a unique name as a toga. After the end of the intertribal war, the celebration was modified to suit the emerging needs. This was what led to the mode of age group festivity in Iuleha today. Part of the transition activities include Ogai Feast, masquerade exhibition, among others. In the earliest times, the approved delicacy for the feast were Emaya or Ema Oko together with Omukbemi, that is pounded yam or pounded plantain with melon soup. According to the retold oral accounts, Aviosi had celebrated the festival for 16 years before other Iuleha communities keyed in. The first set of age groups to be celebrated in the history of Iuleha was in 1872 when Ekmenga age group were initiated. From inception, the age group was celebrated by men until the women were incorporated in the age group festivity in 1952 during Iuleha age group celebration. This laid the groundwork for the 2024 Umaisabo age group celebration in Auma. The festival attracted guests and fun seekers from all strata of the society. The visible signs of celebration in every corner of the community spoke volume of the magnitude of celebration. The night before the D-Day, the Celebrant hosted their guests to a feast of entertainment as family members and guests rallied around them in celebration. Music bands and DJs were fully on the ground to light up the atmosphere with good music. On the main day, as early as 8 a.m., members of the age group converge on the house of the eldest man in their quarters. As seen in this scene, members of the group are here to seek the blessings of their elders. The occasion also afforded the elders the opportunity to share a brief history about the festivity.
Il gruppo na egenale bien. Il gruppo na egenale bien. La o so dio gege o. O so dio gege. O lo so ni e da sisi. Aroko yemi. Atasi ipe boy fa. Abe. Gege. Iko ya ko ya ni yobode. Ibo he. Wa. Imo ko jare.
Actually, the little I know about it, as I was told by our elderly people, our community initiate this 18 like this because of as at that time there are a lot of serious war. So they decided to group people by age to see that they fight those war. That is how this thing came to initiation. Before they came to this stage, they had begun, this is about 12 years ago. From one step to another, that is from Osade to Oifowoto, from Oifowoto to Uzeba Aga. Now finally, they are now in the final stage of which they are now taking a name, which is Umai Sabo, a group. The year 1952, that is a group. Formerly, it was the women, it was the men alone, but that age group, it looks as if there is a little civilization coming in. Then that civilization now brought those women in. That is 1952. That is the age of that is a Iuleha age group. So they said they will now join their age counterpart to participate and celebrate the festival. That brought them, that initiated the women into the life. It's always celebrated in every 4 years. It falls on our New Year festival. And that manhood festival is just like as it is written in the Bible, the feast of Passover. The children of about 40 years of age, they will now gather, cook, celebrate, and happy and jolly eat together. Significance is that one, they know themselves as one of the age group in the community, and as they are there now, they cannot plan evil against themselves. Thirdly, once they wear the same uniform and they eat with one cup, they are one. And whenever they see themselves outside, in diaspora too, and they will know that this is my age mate, and you can never go against any of them. They cannot go against themselves. So our ancestors will fight against who plan evil against themselves.
Odia hi la group eba da rebellion nya da dia we ni bona abo botla yo bona na group lobo dia nya bo bote by the 4 years to eba ke pe ozene bona nyaro oto abero buche wode
maria bo yo egogo ibima lo wode magero ulegwe okay
I'm happy because the age group celebrating now, majority of them were my students. These are our war men. They have been brought up in case of any intervention. They are just becoming men. My advice is that all of them should be prepared. These 4 years they will be here. They can face any intervention.
They will know themselves. Number two, if there is crisis in the community, they can go there and settle them. Before every 3 days, the age group will go to the small market and guide the community for 3 days before another age group will come in.
Ibo mu mate are na nyi. Eri daga eba era manye nya gbatua ima because ege maseli maro over there. And na makwa yese bese makwa yese dikre go ma yotu me ye chi ma daga era manye lo gbatua
While this was ongoing, Aga, a preceding age group, were out for a ceremonial march past. They filed out in their khaki attire with white caps and sports shoes and marched through the major streets in the community. The march past activated the mood for the event as the group later retired to the venue of the ceremony to prepare the place for the celebrants. At about noon, the celebrants filed out in their colorful attires from their various houses and headed towards the venue of the ceremony. The celebrants were accompanied by maidens, family members, friends, and well-wishers. The procession also had the presence of boys with great bands and traditional troops who were fully in their elements and ensured that there was no dull moment on the procession. On the arrival of the celebrant at the venue of the ceremony, the atmosphere became electrified with cacophonies of celebration sounds. It was a sea of heads as the venue was packed full with fun seekers and visitors as well as members of the community. It was an event of colors and glamour as the occasion did not fall short of any elements of big celebration. From Uzeba, the headquarters, to Ivigu, to Huselke, Uhuselsi, Obola, and Okabo communities where the ceremony took place, it was all a complete show of cultural pageantry. The initiates observed the procedures for the occasion and also changed their attire 3 times to complete the rites. A cross-section of the celebrant, including members of Aga age group who were visibly elated, expressed their feelings about their participation in the exercise.
I feel today is my greatest joy. I'm happy because I'm remembering the day I was born. Everybody you are seeing here, we are the same age mates from different houses, but we are age mates. But I'm their overall senior. It's just as if we are celebrating our birthday. We are happy to each other. That is just it.
I feel so much excited. Today, I can say today is like my happiest day in the world. Because this thing that we are doing is something that you do once in a lifetime. Once you cannot celebrate it at the time you ought to celebrate it. You have missed it and you have missed it for life. So today, you can see us, we are so happy, excited, and we feel much glad that today there is an adage in our place that says Atose. So it's not, we have now become the youngest among the elders and the elders among the junior.
Emilima Ganyabo Tohala, Lowy generation, Lao Bebu, Mama Emi Gabe, Mama Emi Sebo, Aremi and Bebe, Ni mama ko.
I'm so happy because today is a great celebration day. Today is Masabo Age Group Day. I'm very delighted to be among my mates today that is celebrating these days. I so much thank God I'm alive to celebrate it.
Alupena. Alioboda na rima gagne. Ore la biore. Ebaira ererama. Ebian wa mo ejilase before our Leo hotel. And what a solid age. No wali hotel. Okie uki kotomoy. Then wakida wafo unweri abeke olebona logbe oloda ibo mati wale mina no mati how.
Very sweet. I like it and I love it. It's like a birthday. It's not a forbidden thing. And this is our time. Our time can never pass us. Yes.
The value and the significance of this tradition, of this age group ceremony. First, it brings people from all walks of life together. People you have not seen for years after you grew up in the village and you left for the city. There are some persons I have not seen for the past 20 years. This occasion affords me the opportunity to meet them once again. And this is an event that is celebrated every 4 years.
The festival is very good. We appreciate it. You see, all those mates of our age, most of them, for the past 10-15 years, we have not seen. But today, we thank God all of us are together.
Do it once in your life. You cannot do it twice.
I'm very happy. I'm grateful to see these days. To be among of my group mates, I'm very happy. And this age group, we do it in once in a lifetime. There's no ritual on it. We just do a celebration. Every pastor can partake in this. We don't have anything in the agenda. We do it openly.
Today is a great day.
One time former U president of Owan, one time former essay to the governor of Edo State. By the special grace of God, we are celebrating our birthday. If you want to have anything to do in this community, you must start this due process. That is why we are celebrating today.
Our name is Omasabo, age group of Obola, or here, Iuleha, Owan West local government area of Edo State. You see us here on white, meaning we are all age mates. We are on white, meaning age mates. Any other person you see here is either visitors, family, our senior, and those who came to grace the occasion. But any other one you see here around sitting down with whites, on white, we are the all age mates of Omasabo age group of Ohia in Iuleha local government area, Owan West local government area of Edo State. We do it once in 4 years, every 4 years. That's how this is celebrated in Iuleha. Presently now, the one we are doing now is from Adoko down to Uzeba. Adoko, that's Okabo. Okabo Obola. Obola Huse to Husoke, Ibihu and to Uzeba.
Today we are feel so happy and everything. This is how we ever do it every 4 years. Apart from today, next week, tomorrow, no more again. That's why we are celebrating it. We are the one Aga, followed by Umaisabo. By next 4 years coming, we become a age group.
Everybody is happy. Even though you can't be able to function in Christmas festival or New Year festival, we believe that this is the festival that combines the Iuleha as a whole. Then we used to prepare about it and get ready about it. We are so very happy. We are the police that guide the people that doing the age group. Yeah, we are the police that is guiding them. Whatever anything that wants to happen, like violence or anything, we can meet together. Then the symbol of we are the next on board. The next 4 years, we are the one that will be doing this kind of age group ceremony.
It was really interesting. I'm so surprised. The shock is really interesting, and I'm happy to be with them. I traveled away from Delta State, from Mori to this place, and I'm really impressed.
I feel great. because I like tradition. Whenever they say tradition, I always feel bold, because it was inside tradition we see civilization. We are doing it as we born into the tradition while we celebrate civilization. Talking of tradition means what you born in. Like we, they call it age group, which everybody will know better. But in civilization, they call it birthday mate.
Zemi mumegbe zemi gogo. Zemi mumegbe gogo ko. Ugbede labi wa easy. Ebori ali atanya sana renya imati. Meme mi o ya gogo. Even maybe my family, maybe my man celebrating over the land.
Today's our age group from Iuleha. The age group is successful for as we like it. Everybody is attend to the age group. People come from travel and everywhere come and witness for the age group. The age group is successful.
Oga Zabaga Okera. So this is our tradition. Lima Weboma. Every 4 years. Before 4 years time, Mama Mako so long Mama we were there. We are the police of these people now. So this is our culture. This is how we do it.
I feel great. I feel happy. Reason being that there are many people who wish to be among us that are not alive today. And many people wish to join, but maybe due to some circumstance, they are unable to be part of us. And I'm happy that I'm among my age grade. The importance of age group in our community, in Iuleha clan, number one, is for unity. It makes people of the same age to unite. And people of the same age grade, that's the way we are now today, we believe in our ancestors. One of the things that the rules among us that give us unity is that if any of the age mates offend each other because of the bond called age mate, which is like the name we have today, we are granted to Umaisago. If such person offends me, I will go to our meeting, which is our age group. You report the person. Such issue will be ironed out.
Tradition. Magbo ela bongi police di amana. Nya tobo dole senari. Nya gbo kwedi eseri bi ekrofure. So bagbe kuvo mao.
I am overjoyed for this celebration. I'm so happy for this time.
Nice royal family. We are here today celebrating, rejoicing, in short, and greatly overjoyed. Because a manhood festival is a festival that 45 years you must celebrate and do it.
We have a celebration that every manhood who is above 40 must celebrate, because it's a gift that we meet for our father hand. So when we do our own at that time, we do our own as 2012. But every 4 years, it's a celebration for our people. So we are very happy. This one is a man and woman who is above 40 years. We should come together and celebrate with them. Like me, I come from far away. I come from all the way from Abuja because of this occasion. So I don't even mind the transport, I don't mind the risk of the road. But I have to celebrate my brothers and sisters. Because it's not easy to be a 40 years above. And this is what we grow meat for our father hand. So it's a culture that we have to limit and continue for where our parents stop. When you say you are age now, what you will be doing now is to fear of God, because this is the age that you will really confront on your mouth, because the power of the mouth is too much for people now. So you have to fear God and listen to the words of the headers, and your movement remind it, because now you are a man, and you know, when you don't do this thing, you are both to sit with the headers now confidently.
The celebration came to a climax the next market day, usually 2 days after, where the celebrants were expected to visit the markets in uniform and in company of their family members, friends, to signal the completion of the ceremony. As soon as this exercise is over, they are expected to be in festive mood in the next several days. This affords them the opportunity to rest and pay courtesy call to those that supported them. The end of the festival does not mark the end of their union, as they continuously meet when the need arises. The Utebi of Aoma, Chief Sam Dogo, commented on the significance of the occasion.
The Oduwe festival started long time ago, even before the advent of the colonial masters. We celebrate this festival every year, just as a New Yam festival, but every 4 years, which is always leap year. Then they graduate to a manhood position. That's what we call Irobo there. Once you are able to achieve this position, you are now a man. And I thought you are not regarded as a junior or minor again. You are 18 to 20 years. You start from Osade to Ofuruto, from Ofuruto to Aga. Every community they will say Uzabaga, Ukudiaga, Eweaga. But for your own particular place, you will say you put your name. Then when you get to this group, the next 4 years you now graduate to manhood. That is the Iuleha festival, which we are celebrating today.
After the age group ceremony, celebrants are now considered responsible members of the community who can be saddled with communal responsibility, which may include burial ceremony, exhibition of masquerade, among others. Iuleha festival is indeed a pride of Iuleha people in Edo State.